Hey guys, Coco here with another skate chat. Da-da-da. I don't know. I just love like this segment, skate chat, because I love talking about skate shit. Anywho, let's get on with it. So today's episode of Skate Chat is going to be about bearings. What you should be looking for in a bearing, how your bearings should be acting when you're out in a bowl, on the street, or even in a skating rink. That rhymes. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, and just like how to change them out. I know when I first started skating a long time ago, like I knew absolutely nothing about bearings. I didn't even know what bearings were. I would say for most of the adolescence of my life when I was skating, I was getting my bearings changed at a skate shop, at a roller skating rink, or maybe somebody that was older than me was changing up my bearings. I was completely like oblivious. I didn't want anything to do with like skate maintenance. I just wanted to skate. However, skate maintenance is super important, and I'm going to tell you why in this next video. So let's get started. All right, so let's start with what type of skate tools you need to actually change your bearings. So I'm using this skate tool here that's actually from Rookie Skate, but I'm going to send you a link in the description box below where you can get a skate tool that's similar to this one. Also using this skate tool as well, which is used for my toe stop. So it's my toe stop key to twist and untwist it from here. But I'm actually going to use this tool to take off my bearings. And I will also link this in the description box so you can find one similar. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to be changing this particular wheel. And first, we're going to go ahead and take the nut off. So when changing your bearings, you have a bearing on the outside and a bearing on the inside. So sometimes you only need to change one bearing. You don't always have to change both at the same time. And I'm going to show you why and how to do that. So first off, you want to test if the bearing is good by like swishing your finger back and forth and kind of listening to see if there's any debris in there. This actually sounds pretty good. Now let's try this one. Now this one is like really difficult to move, but we're just gonna play around with it and see what is possible. Another way to check is to put your fingers on top of the bearing so that they're still movable, and then you're gonna try and like move them together. So I can already tell on this side that it's pretty fluid, and this side is just really lagging. So let's go ahead and take this one out first and then check it out and see what's going on with it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our stopper key and put it in here. We're gonna try to get in between the two bearings, and then you're gonna try and just like push it out like so here. And this is what your bearing looks like. Da-da-da! And you could tell like it's had some wear and tear. Oh my gosh, my nails are so ugly, but just, we're gonna keep it moving, all right? Yeah, so like here, this is gross. And then this was the side that was inside the wheel, and it's all nice and pretty and white. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that same test. And like this thing barely even moves, like. So we're just gonna toss that one. Let's go ahead and just take this one out just so we can test it and you can see the difference. So we're gonna use our tool. Here it is. You can tell it's less dirty. Oh my gosh, this one doesn't move at all. Crazy. So it looks like these two are just really like dead. These particular, yeah, they're both dead. That's crazy. I didn't feel that before, but dead, and deadity dead. Okay, wait, no. This one decided that it wanted to come back alive. So this one's not dead. When it's not smooth running, You don't have to toss them away. You could still maybe use them if you're a jam skater, or if you're a beginner skater, in a bowl. Like slow bearings like this that are, they're working, but they're kind of like a little slow. They're still nice to use. I wouldn't necessarily throw them away. This one's a bit like finicky. Like sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. Oh, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna keep this bearing for like when I'm skating indoors for like jam skating, because jam skating, you're not really moving far. Your sense of balance is all really in the middle, and you're kind of like moving in a limited space. So you don't really need speed for that. So I'm using these cheese balls, cheddar bearings for this tutorial. And I've already skated on these before, and they are absolutely amazing. I have another tutorial that I did on these bearings, which I will link up in the here. Can you see it? Can you see it? Versus, this is the old one. And this is the one that's just like barely moving. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just change them both out because Coco wants to go street skating today. And we all know Coco loves to skate fast, so a bitch needs new bearings because I'm lazy and I don't want to work that hard for speed. Here we go. Bam. So putting in the bearings are way easier, obviously, than taking them out. Sock. Bomb. Bomb. And a bomb. And now we're going to go ahead and do our wheel test on the plate. And we want just spinning all day long. So pretty. Oh. For me, this is the best sight ever. That, and you know when you go to the ATM and you're not really sure if you have the money you're asking for that you push in, and you know when the cash machine makes that sound right before the cash comes out, like these two things are my favorite sights in life. It's like, yay, fresh bearings, and yay, I can get this money I need out of the ATM. So after that, we're gonna go ahead and put the nut back on, of course. That's very, very, very important. I'm actually not going to put on this regular one. I'm going to be a little fancy today for you guys. But I actually always ride outside on these type of nuts. And it's because they try their best to protect the outside part of your bearings. So you see how here it's like covering a lot, if not all of your bearings. And this nut is like basically just doing its job with trying to keep the wheel on the plate. So we're gonna go ahead and put these bad boys on like so. You want to make sure that it's not, the nut's not super tight on there, and that the wheel's actually still free to move. But at the same time, you don't want to have any slippage going on here. You see this? You don't really want that. You want like an equal medium of it being tight, but not too tight. And you don't want that slidage going on there. Like you really want it to be, which apparently I'm not doing very well here. So let's try and like, okay. So this is what you don't want. You don't want this, where I tightened it way too tight and it's like I barely can move the wheel. Go ahead and untighten that. Or wait a minute. Which way am I going? Oh my God. Perfect. And also you can see here, there's like little to none of this sliding situation going on. All right, so that's it. Like, it's not as difficult as it seems. I guess in the beginning it could be a little intimidating because you're like, what am I fucking doing? Taking out the bearings, in my opinion, is one of the most annoying and difficult parts. After you start doing it a few times, you'll be fine. Please, I will also link where you can get these cheese balls down in the description below. Thank you so much again for watching and supporting, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.